After a long year, the V8 supercars roll into Sydney for the final round. It's the NRMA 500. Here's all the information you need to know ahead of this weekend's racing action.
A look at the Coates Hire leaderboard. Jamie Whincup, the six-time champion, heading into Sydney. But the points battle for second between Mark Winterbottom, Craig Lowndes and Shane Van Gisbergen does guarantee a good fight. Having a look at the track schedule, 3 20-minute practice sessions on the Friday and then another 20 minutes on Saturday morning before the qualifiers of 10 minutes each around 11:25 and then 11:45. The first race of the weekend, 125 kilometres at 2:30. The second race at 4:50. Over to Sunday, 9:30 qualifying in the morning, then a top 10 shootout at lunchtime. Then the 250 kilometre final race of the year, 74 laps around the streets of Homebush from 3:40.
Well, Scott, final race of the year, Sydney, and it's a real sting in the tail, isn't it?
It is. It's a great event. Final race, obviously, like you said, and really, it's a big party. Much like the Gold Coast, we were just back a couple of months ago. So looking forward to it and having a bit of fun.
It's a hard track, though, isn't it?
It is tough on the car. Like I said, a lot like the Gold Coast, and the way with the curbs, you've got to use the curbs quite hard and hard on the cars. Long races as well, and generally it's pretty hot. So hopefully, hopefully it's not too hot for us this year. It's
shown in the past. There was one year particular, a late storm, anything can happen.
Yeah, exactly, and some different people win this race sometimes just because some people drop the ball towards the end of the season. So hopefully we can pick up the pieces and get a win, but yeah, anything can happen. So around this joint, it's pretty crazy.
And just finally, as a driver, how important is it to finish the year on the right note as well?
Oh, it's massive because it's almost like you've got a while to the first round next year, but it's a stepping stone to next year in 2015, and hopefully we can finish the year strong. It's good for Volvo, good for Polestar if we can get a win, and we'll be right.
Checking out the TV guide on the 7 network. It will start on 7 Mate before switching over to 7 for all the V8 action in Sydney and Melbourne from 12:30, 11:30 in Brisbane, 12 p.m. in Adelaide, and 9:30 a.m. in Perth on the Saturday. Looking at the Sunday TV schedule, once again starting on Mate from midday, goes through all the way till 6 p.m. in Sydney and Melbourne, 5 o'clock in Brisbane, and then in Adelaide from 11:30 and 9 a.m. in Perth. High-definition replays of the races can be seen at 8:30 on Saturday night on Channel 501 on Fox Sports, and Sunday 5:02 from 8:30 in the evening.
For all the information you need to know at the final round of the V8s, lock it on here to speedcafe.com across the weekend.